Hello everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be talking about the 1906 Indian head penny. Now, a lot of these are found in collections or just out there, and people want to know what they've got, and the fact that a few of these are going to be worth way more than the rest just because of a little variety. It's like a small difference. It almost is like an abnormality or sort of a misprint for people who aren't familiar with the coin language. And this video, we're going to talk about the value of a normal one and then also discuss these cherry picker varieties that you want to be on the lookout for. So I'm going to first show you this coin close up, talk about it a little bit, then go to a PowerPoint presentation where I'll give you the full information on the rare ones of these that you also want to have an eye out for. Look closely at the coin and see if you can't find something special. And there's going to be a lot to look for on this 1906, but we're going to be sticking to the front of the coin, and you're going to be looking either at the date, so the 1906 obviously right there, or below it in the denticles. There's going to be multiple repunched dates. I'll explain what those are. And then these denticles, like these little tooth-like things going around the edges, there's going to be a few misplaced dates that are going to be found in those. So one slightly below the 9, the other sort of between the 0 and the 6, I believe. So I'll show you those along with their values in just a moment. So the first rare one that I want to talk about is going to be the repunched date. The first version is one where you can see right there the 0 and the 6 have been repunched, sort of trailing in the bottom part. And I'll pause, in VF, these are like $1 coins. The 1906, the 1900s really, Indian head cents outside of the 1908S and the 1909S are not super rare. There were a lot of them made. The AU, without any of these varieties where there's repunchings or misplaced dates or anything, might be like a $10 coin, and then the mint state 65 is a really nice coin, $150. Lower mint state might be more towards 50 or 75. But anyways, wanted to just discuss that for general values if you don't have one of these varieties. This one is also a repunched date. You can see it sort of in the middle of the 0 there quite prominently, but there's also a misplaced date because you can see it looks like, I think that's the top of a 6, maybe it's a 0, but I'm pretty sure it's a 6 sort of in the denticles right there below, really closer to the 6, below the 0 and the 6. This one's a little bit more pricey in terms of being a $500 coin in mid-state 64 red-brown, whereas that value would be a lot lower for a non-error or a non-variety. And then VF20, you can still find it in a VF. It's probably going to be tough to find in conditions too much lower than VF, but still findable. Often the repunch dates sort of hang in there. The mispunching is going to be a little tougher. This one is a eBay image, so it's from Cyberspace Coins. Couldn't find it on any of the, I think they have a Silver Life YouTube channel, but they have a 1 here protruding in the bottom right there, and then I don't think it was a 6. It's really just in that 1. It's like a pretty thick extra line below the 1. There's one that sold in mid-state 66 red for $2,500, but that's also a repunch date to be on the lookout for. Here, this one is just from NGC, so PCGS does not certify it. It's not in the cherry pickers book, but also a bar below the 1, and then you can see a little bit more of a thick line in that 9, also in the 0. So that one's pretty thoroughly done, first snow variety. And then I'm trying to think, is there a one over here? Yeah, the second misplaced date. Also only one certified at NGC, and you can see, I think that's right there, that little 6 between those denticles, sort of in line with the left part of the 0. Can certify it at NGC. Don't have much of a price history on it, but anything that's certified, it can cost a fair amount to certify coins, but if it's clearly and definitely the variety, and this goes for all of these, it can be tough to find a buyer. So I don't love just putting it up for auction on eBay. Either send it to like an errors auction or do a buy it now with a best offer, because that way you won't miss out if like only one variety collector sees it. If you price it high and then wait for the right offer, it's not like these things trade all the time, but since they're so tough to find, like one certified at NGC, in both of these examples, and these are not easy to come by either, you can get somebody who really, really wants it for their collection. So if you don't have a variety, that's okay too. Like I said, probably not a huge value coin, but still, in batches of 50, they're selling for like $50, $60, something like that, if they're problem free, pretty worn. And as they get up, the condition stages can have some nice increases in value. And definitely also search for these on, and because they're easier to see when they're uncirculated, on pre-graded coins. Like you can find varieties in holders. That definitely happens. So good luck doing so. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated. I've also got Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so you can follow me there. TreasureTownYT.com is the main channel website. Definitely give that a visit. I've got a lot of information about me up there and the channel. CoinGrabBag.com as well currently redirects there, but it's some good opportunities for very fair grab bags, both made by me and other sellers. A lot of different options, so that's a good way to support. There's also TreasureTownCoins.com. In the future, my coin dealing operation will be done out of that website. CoinMeltPrice.com for updates on the melt prices of your coins, both US and world. A lot of resources in that website. And then CoinsMetalsCards.com being developed right now as a marketplace and news source for coins, metals, cards, and collectibles in general. So I'll see you on my future videos. Looking forward to seeing you there, and hope you have a good day.